Hi, welcome back to Graveyard Sisters. This is Leslie and we are here today at a very historical landmark and an ancient ruin and an ancient graveyard to go with it. This is the ruins of St Kentigern's ancient church in Lanark in South Lanarkshire. I'm afraid the weather's not with me today, it's absolutely miserable. So I do apologise for any of the raindrops that have maybe fell into the front of the camera. So I'm going to do a few videos here. I'm not sure, maybe two, maybe three. So I will put them in as part 1 and part 2, part 3, etc. This is part 1. So I'm going to be talking a little about this amazing ruined church that we see here. Going to take a wee minute and let you see this in its splendour, guys. Before I go any further, I want to say a huge thank you to all our new subscribers and to all our subscribers that support us. Thank you so much for supporting us. So this church and burial aisles are a category B listed building. It is believed that St Kentigern himself founded this church shortly before he died in 1603 AD. There is documentary evidence of its existence, which is dating back to 1150 AD, when King David I granted it to the monastery of Dryburgh in 2028. So in 2028, Pope Gregory VIII took the church into his own protection. So these arches we are looking at here, and I'm now inside, I'm in awe, I'm in awe. These arches that we are looking at are more than likely 8 centuries old. It's taking my breath away just being here. So anyway, I will link description and I'll put links in the description box and stuff so that you can read more about this place. So Lanark was the site of a major royal castle and it was granted borough status in the 12th century. St Kentigern's played an important role in the life of this significant medieval borough. So this is where it gets interesting, guys. This was where it gets exciting. These arches here, William Wallace, yes, you heard it right, William Wallace was married in this church. It's took my breath away again, as I say. I've researched a lot of this online, but when you're here, wow. 8 centuries old. 8 centuries. So yeah, the legend has it that William Wallace married his wife Marion Barefoot, or Broadfoot in English, about the year 1297. And it was quite a tragic ending actually in the end for Marion. It will have been in this church that they've both first laid eyes on each other when Marion was about 18 years of age. I can't imagine, I just can't imagine. She was the daughter of the Laird of Lamington, Sir Hugh Barefoot, or Broadfoot. I'll say Broadfoot, it's easier. And her and William will have met here often, and eventually they fell in love and they married here. So I'm going to go out the other side and let you see where William Wallace got married. It's just crazy to think that William Wallace more than likely walked through these arches 8 centuries ago. My mind's blown. But unfortunately Marion was killed after William got into a skirmish with some English soldiers. The English sheriff, William Heselrigg, he killed Marion. So William and his men, on the same night as Marion was killed, crept into Lanark Castle and killed Heselrigg as he slept in his bed. It wasn't a happy ending for their marriage at all. It was really, really sad. So they're saying here online that there's probably been a graveyard here since the 12th century also. The memorials in here they date back from the 17th century to the 20th century, and they are amazing examples of the ancient stones which have the decorative symbol memento mori. Memento mori is a Latin phrase which means remember, you must die. So yeah, I'm a bit speechless actually, just being here. So that's why I'm going to do a couple of parts, and I'm just going to focus on looking at where William Wallace married Marion. It's unbelievable. Look at this. I mean, I think there's been some form of repairs, something, you know, just to keep it, you know, going, because, you know, this, you couldn't imagine this ever just falling down and never being here, because it is so historic. The window, the graves, look at the window. So there's obviously been wood put in there to reinforce. It would probably have been stained glass too back in the day. Look at that. How stunning is that? Over 800 years at least. But if it is true and it was St Kentigern that founded that, then we're going back to 603 AD. It's absolutely stunning. It's well worth the travelling. It's took me a little while to get here today, and as I say, it's absolutely bucketing down, but look at this. Look at these arches. 800 years at least we're looking at here. Through here we've got more graves. Into here. I feel quite emotional, if that's how you would put it. And we do have a little mausoleum here, which we'll be looking at in my second video. This video was just to concentrate and look at this. This is just amazing. So yeah, William Wallace and Marion married in this church. How amazing, guys, how amazing. Please like and subscribe and watch for part 2, where I'm going to just concentrate on these gorgeous graves.